One of the most beautiful images Isaiah uses to talk about the restoration God would bring is that of a desert blooming. In chapter 35, verses 1 and 2, he says, "The desert and the parched land will be glad. The wilderness will rejoice and blossom like the crocus. It will burst into bloom. It will rejoice greatly and shout for joy. The glory of Lebanon will be given to it, the splendor of Carmel and Sharon. They will see the glory of the Lord, the splendor of our God." This image of dry, lifeless places suddenly bursting into flowers, and life was a powerful way for Isaiah to say that God can bring life and beauty even in the most hopeless situations. Isaiah also spoke about how God would change the way people live together. In chapter 2, verse 4, he has an incredible vision of world peace. He will judge between the nations and will settle disputes for many peoples. They will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not take up sword against nation, nor will they train for war anymore. This image of turning weapons into farming tools showed that God's ultimate plan was to bring such deep peace that people wouldn't even think about war. It was a vision of a world where everyone would live in harmony. Isaiah's prophecies about the future also included promises of physical healing and restoration. In chapter 35, verses 5 and 6, he says, "Then will the eyes of the blind be opened and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Then will the lame leap like a deer, and the mute tongue shout for joy. Water will gush forth in the wilderness and streams in the desert." These words spoke of a time when God would heal all sickness and disabilities. It was a promise that one day all physical suffering would end and everyone would experience life in its fullness. One of the most surprising things about Isaiah's messages of hope is how he talks about God doing new things. In chapter 43, verses 18 and 19, he says, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Isaiah was saying that God wasn't stuck in the past. Even when people thought they already knew everything about God, he could still surprise them with new and wonderful things. It was a call for people to stay alert and hopeful, always looking for what God might do next.